Let's check out the view. So nice. So that is the Fairmont Royal York where the Queen stays. That's Union Station. There's the TD Tower and all the bank towers. And yeah, it totally looks like Lego. And this is the Union Station train tracks. Ooh, scary. Laura, what do you think of Toronto so far?
So amazing. There's so much culture and so much history to see, and it's been so good for these past 2 days.
It has. And what are we doing today?
Going bike riding.
Yes, we're gonna go bike riding to the islands, and we're gonna show you guys the sickest view of the 6, you know. And yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just at the bike share. So you can basically rent any of these bikes, and there's multiple platforms for them across Toronto. And you just swipe your credit card and you have your bike for 24 hours. It's super awesome. And like I said, me and Lauren are going to explore, and we're probably going to take the ferry over to the island. So it's Monday fun day now. We're just in Lauren's awesome hotel again. It's a beautiful day in Toronto, but don't let that sun fool you because it's pretty cold out there, even though it's May 2nd today. Yeah, so I thought it would be super fun to tell you guys how me and Lauren met because it's just awesome. Lauren's one of my oldest friends, and yeah, grade 7 or 8?
Grade 7.
Grade 7. So, okay, so I feel like we're gonna set this up and then we'll hold on. Okay, so Laurel, how did we meet?
So I remember I was out riding bikes with my dad. It was like July, school had just ended, and we were riding our bikes. And I was actually friends with Zoe's brother, Kale. So I stopped by, I saw him outside their house, so I stopped by to say hi. And then I remember in the middle of our conversation, this little blonde girl in a swimsuit comes running out of the house saying, Kale, there's a girl on the phone for you. And I was like, who is this girl? Because I didn't know that Kale had a sister. So then a couple months later, I'm on MSN Messenger, because that was the thing back then.
Give us a thumbs up if you used MSN Messenger.
If you ever used it, give us a thumbs up. And I get this friend request, and it was from a girl named Zoe. I accept the friend request, and I start talking to this girl, and she's actually pretty cool. So we start talking, and she asked me to go out for a walk, and I said yes. Mom and Dad, I know I met up with a stranger, but just ignore it for now. And so we went for our first walk, and then we started going for walks throughout the rest of the summer.
Yeah, and so, so when I saw Kale talking to like a girl outside on a bike, first of all, I love biking, and second of all, I was like super upset with Kale because we lived in a small town, and there was multiple elementary schools, and there was 2 different middle schools. I attended one, and like my brother attended the other, and I moved into a neighborhood closest to E.J. Dunn, which is the middle school that Kale and Lauren went to. And I was so upset that Kale knew that there was friends in the hood and didn't introduce me to them, because I spent like the majority of my time playing basketball by myself, or with my brothers, or playing PlayStation with them. But they were boys. I wanted a girlfriend, so yeah, I was super excited when I saw that Kale had a friend that was a girl who clearly was in the hood. So we pretty much just like met on MSN and would go on weekly walk dates where we just talk about what was going on at school and boys that we like.
Because we didn't go to the same school either, so our friend groups were completely separate, but we knew a few of the same people. Basically every week we'd go for walks, we'd catch up, and like Zoe just became one of my greatest friends.
We had like a little neighborhood crew after a while. Lauren broke up with one of my first boyfriends on the bus for me.
I remember the day before, we had gone for a walk and we saw like him on his bike with his friends. And I remember like Zoe at the end of it like gave him a hug goodbye, and everyone was like, woo, like you gave him a hug. And
was literally dating him for like 2 days maybe?
for like, yeah, so this was like on the second day of the relationship, she gave him a hug. And so everyone's like, whoa, go, like boy, I'm not gonna say his name. So she gave him the hug, and then the next day I had to break up with him on the bus, and he was devastated. It was sad. Okay, so there was one day where we were in my backyard in my swimming pool, and we were with another friend, and randomly we decided that Zoe should get her belly button pierced, and we were 13.
Yeah.
So we just casually picked up the phone, called the piercing place, and made an appointment for the next day. And then our friend's grandma took the three of us to the piercing place, and Zoe got her belly button pierced. And it was just so casual. There was like no parental consent.
Yeah. It was super rebellious. I was just being like the classic Sagittarius. We had some epic snow forts and snow fort building, snowball fights with the whole neighborhood crew. Yeah, we had good times. Sadly, Lauren moved to Victoria though for high school. But we still kept in touch, and I remember as soon as I got my license, I was like, I'm driving to Victoria, I'm staying with Lauren, and like literally scariest drive of my entire life in my little Chevy Cavalier, but we had the most fun.
Camille the Cavalier.
Yeah, Camille the Cavalier.
Zoe named all of her cars.
Yeah.
So they all had a name.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Camille.
Yeah, Camille's a good ride. And we had so much fun in Victoria.
Oh yeah, one other time is when you ran for Totem Princess.
Oh yeah.
So Zoe's dream throughout high school had been to be Totem Princess in grade 12. So she ran for Totem Princess, and I came down to Port Alberni for that weekend. It was like one of the few weekends that I was able to come down. And that was in grade 12, and she won.
Yeah.
She won Totem Princess, which was like such a big deal.
Yeah, dream come true.
Dream come true.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like the highlight of our high school years.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Lauren to move to Toronto, so...
She's doing a pretty good job. This city, for anyone that lives in the 6, your city is sweet.
I was thinking about all the pros. There are no cons. The big pros are food, restaurants, neighborhoods. There's always something to do. It's always sunny. It barely ever rains. Drake throws free concerts apparently down the street that we missed last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have any other reasons why Lauren should move to Toronto, leave them below.
I'll show my parents, and hopefully Lauren will move to Toronto.
Yay! Yeah, I think we're gonna go grab dinner or an appy. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.